steel detailing. Okay. So first we will discuss about anchor rods. What are anchor rods and how anchor rods will be helpful to place columns and fix the columns. Okay. Into anchor rods. So guys, we have some default connection components for anchor rods and base plate in the model. Okay. If you click Ctrl+F in the model, you can see the applications and components bar on the right side. Okay. See guys, there is always some coding system for numbering coding for all the connection components which Tekla gave us to use to create base plates and anchor rods. Okay. If you type base plate here, there are multiple connection components you can see here. Okay. These are the number of components which Tekla provided defaultly. See guys, if you see with the red mark 1042 and this one like some 29. So what is this red color mark? These are nothing but the components which Tekla have removed from their software. So these, whatever the red mark are there, these are not useful anymore. Okay. So apart from this red mark, whatever you can see here, so these are some base plate connection components 1004. See guys, always note down these numbers. So if I am explaining you base plate connection components, so please note down all the numbers which are base plate connection components are there. Okay. So why? Because once we have gone through the base plates, we are not going back again unless if you have any doubts. So that is why I'm explaining you all the component numbers and all. And I will explain you one component also, how to place a connection for base plate and anchor rods. Okay. So just please note down the numbers 100 for only for base plate components, not for any other. Okay. 1004, 1042, 1053. If you have any circular column, then only we will use this option 1066 box column base plate and 1006 some 55, 1031, 1014, 1068, 1047. So 71. This is some base plate connection for steel to steel, not footing and steel. Footing is nothing but concrete. Always anchor rods will be to, that is the attachment for concrete and steel. Okay. Steel column will attach to concrete footing with the help of anchor rods. Okay. In some cases, columns will go and sit on steel beams also. For those also, we will use some base plates. Not anchors. We will fix those columns with bolts, not with anchor rods. Okay. Some web stipend base plate 1016. So see guys. So some almost 10 components are there. But in my entire career, in my 8-9 years of career, I have never used these 10 components. I just used 2 components only. That is 1042 and 1047. So these are the major. So if any kind of project, if you work for any client, whatever the anchor rods they give, all the types of anchor rods and all the types of base plates are available in these components. So you no need to worry. So just concentrate on this component. Now I just opened 1047 component window. So see guys, I'm going to place one base plate here. I'm just copying this footing to the location I just placed a footing here. I just opened view list. So this is grid line A. I am going to work on grid line A. That is why I am going to open elevation on grid line A. So I can see I just placed a footing for this column. Okay. I just want to make my start point to the footing top. So if you want to move any column or any certain point, just select that point, give Ctrl+M. If you give Ctrl+M, it is showing in the left bottom corner. Pick the origin for moving. I just selected my origin and it is showing like pick the destination point. I have just selected the destination point. Okay. So I just kept my yellow point from here to here. Why? Because my column will always start from the top of the footing. So this is nothing but footing and this is my steel column. So I want to fix the column to this footing with the help of anchor rods. Now I am going to place the component. Okay. So I just want to place 1047. I just want to use 104 US base plate component to create the anchor rods for this column which I have placed here. So I just double click on this column. It is opened here. Somewhat some picture, parts, parameters, general, bold, number of options are here. Okay. We will go one by one from picture to extra plates. Okay. Just now, we have opened this one. So I just kept it as standard. There is always some saved components. You don't need to worry. Just keep standard. Load. Just apply and give OK. Okay. It is showing like if you see the left bottom corner, pick part, multiple parts with area pick. I just want to pick the part. So I just left click on column. Okay. It is showing like pick position. Pick position is nothing but where you want to place that component. Which position you want to place the component. I want to place the component at middle of this column. So I am just giving left click on the middle of the column. See guys, simple base plate component is created now here. I just want to see how it is created. Okay. See, now it is showing like some line diagram. Okay, lines. If you want to see solid object, just give Ctrl+4 plus Shift+4. Ctrl+4 and Shift+4. You can see the solid object like this. So see here, some simple base plate is created with J-type anchors. Okay. Now I want to modify the component. However, now I want to modify the settings in the component. Okay. So what are the requirements the client will have? They will provide you in the design drawing. Okay. So what is picture? Or what are these options? How it will work? We will get to know about this picture. Picture is nothing but what you are showing here. So that we can see here. See. If you see from the top, so how you are seeing the base plate. So same picture will reflect here. The column. This is the column and this is the base plate. This is the base plate. Okay. So same it is showing here. Okay. So I just double click on the component. In this picture, here some options are there. Okay. You see here, it is showing 1, 2, 4, 5. Here it is 3, 5, 7, 8. These are nothing for stiffness. You can see numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So these are nothing but these options. These are only for stiffness. If you want to place stiffener for the column, you need to use these options. Okay. So present, I just want to place one stiffener. So this is the picture of this base plate. So next coming to parts. Okay. First, coming to parts. Okay, coming to parts. If you go to parts, there is first option is like plate. What is plate? Plate is nothing but this base plate. If you can see here, this is the base plate. Okay, the plate properties are available here. So Tekla defaultly came, it has 3/4 base plate. But as per client drawing, the base plate thick is 1.5 inch. Okay, so I just gave 1.5 inch. So now I just changed the base plate thickness. I just gave modify. See, you can see the difference here, how it is changed. Previously it is 3/4, what the Tekla gave defaultly, and I have changed it to 1.5 inch. It is changed to 1.5 inch. So this is always for base plate thickness. T is nothing but thickness. Okay. B is nothing but breadth of the base plate, and H is nothing but height of the base plate. Okay. So next one is breadth. So I am going to change breadth is nothing but width of the base plate. Okay. I want to make it as 2 feet. I just changed it to 2 feet, and I just give modify. Same height also, I just want to change to 2 feet. Okay. Modify. So now if you measure this from endpoint to endpoint, see guys, distance is 2 feet. Okay. So here the picking is wrong. See, this is 2 feet. So this is nothing but height. This is 2 feet. And thickness, I have give thickness. See, 1.5 inch thickness. So these are the options we have modified in the part, in the component. If you double click that component, it will automatically open this window. So I just went to parts, and same like column and part properties, there is always some designations for single parts also. So since this is a base plate, I have used as BP. Okay, I just gave my start number as 1. Next one is material grade. So this material grade also will provide you by the client. So whatever the material grade they give, you just go and select the material grade. Whichever you want, just select it and double click on it. It will automatically change. Okay, just double click on it and name whatever you want. I just want this name as base plate. So I just entered base plate. Class, as I told you, there are some colors in Tekla. So if you want to change the color, you can give the class. So I just want to use the default color whichever Tekla is given. So that's why I kept default. If you want to give some comment like, if suppose this is placed by you, you just give your name here. Placed by someone, some X. Okay. Next finish. If you want to give the any paint or any galvanization, any other material you want to give to that base plate, you can give here. Okay. Always remember, after entering all the criteria, just click on modify. So whatever the things you have changed in the component, it will reflect in Tekla. Okay. If you double click here in the component, you will get to see the changes whatever you have done. So next, coming to stiffeners option. So what is the stiffeners? 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7, 8. To give some thickness of the stiffener. So I just want to give 1/2 inch thickness. 0.5. 0.5 is nothing but 1/2 inch. I just entered modify. But nothing is changing here. Why? Why? Because we didn't switch on the stiffness. See guys, you can see here 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7, 8. So if there is stiffness, go to parameters, general bold. See, you can see the stiffener option here. Okay. suppose you want to give only 2 stiffeners. Subhash, please turn off your mic. Hey guys, this stiffener, I just gave thickness, and here some chamfers for stiffeners. You can see here. Chamfer cut is nothing but corner cut for the plate or beam or column or anything. Those we will call it as chamfer cuts. So I just coming to stiffeners. So I want to give only 2 stiffeners which are connecting to flange only. So I just give some half-inch distance here, some half-inch distance. So I just give the criteria whichever I want. Okay. So I went to perimeter. So I'm just selecting however I want. Okay. So I will switch on the stiffeners now. You can have sim plate option also here, guys. Fitting plate option. Just I gave stiffness here. Thickness. Same like however you want. If you want to 6 inch, if you want a 6 inch stiffener, just enter the values. So just enter how you want the stiffener plate name. I just want as P. I want to designate stiffener plate as P. I just want to give start number, and then I just want to give material grade. That is steel material. So just by I give A36. Again I will select here A36. So I just want to give name as stiffener plate. Okay. Stiffener plate. Just want to give stiffener plate. I just gave modify. Okay. All the criteria I'm giving, and then parameters. I'm seeing the switch on option, guys. See. So here there is stiffener positions 1 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which stiffener you want to on here? So I want all the stiffeners. 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, 5 space, 6 space, 7 space, 8. I just entered and gave modify. See guys, all the stiffeners came here. Okay. So we gave 6 inch, 6 inch. That is why this came as 6 inch, 6 inch. And the thickness is ½ inch. So we have on all the stiffener, 8 stiffeners. That is why we got all the 8 stiffeners. And if you want to change the position also, you can change the position of the stiffener. Like if you want offset from the flange, you can give the distance, how much you want to offset from the flange. You can give the distance here. I'm just giving you just for reference. You will get to know what will change. See, it came ½ inch offset from the flange. Same like ½ inch offset from the web. The point is here, but stiffener is here. See, here also offset. So just make it all empty. If suppose if you make all the empty, all these things are empty, you can see the change again. See, it is adjusted automatically center to the flange. See here also. It is adjusted to center. It is adjusted to center. Everywhere it is adjusted. Okay. If you want to change